It's Lisa, aka Cosmic Mermaid. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today we are playing a brand new challenge here on the channel. Today we are playing the Murkland challenge. Now, this is a new challenge. Well, it's not new to me. I mean, it's new to me. It's not new. It's been out for a couple of years. Read about it a while ago, and I've read a few blogs that people have been writing about the challenge, and it always seemed interesting, but I never really thought I could do it in a video because I've only read blogs about it. But then I found it again, and I was like, you know what? I really want to do this, and there's only a few people who have done videos about it on YouTube. So I love post-apocalyptic movies and books and things like that. That whole genre is like right up my alley. So why I've never done anything like this before in The Sims is beyond me. But so I decided, why not? I wanted to do something new on the channel. A new challenge, a whole new story, new Let's Play. And I dug deeper into this challenge and found out that the creator, Brianna Chan, I think that's how you pronounce her name, who brilliantly came up with this whole concept and idea, and it is pretty brilliant. It's like one of the best challenges out there that I found. It's totally unique. I'll put the link for the challenge, rules, and everything below. You'll definitely want to check it out because I think it's one of the most unique challenges out there. It's not you know, making a bunch of babies and, you know, just going through aspirations and things like that. She came up with a whole world and characters within the world, and just there's part 1 and part 2 that's currently out. So what you're looking at now is Oasis Springs, which is now Murkland. It's a post-apocalyptic world, and she came up with all of the builds here and all of the characters in the in this town, in this new world, the post-apocalyptic Oasis Springs, which is now Murkland. And it's pretty fascinating. It's really great. She deserves a lot of praise for coming up with this because I could never do it. That's for daggone sure. And it's really, really cool. I haven't even visited the lots here because I want to be just as surprised as you guys are as we go through this whole challenge. So the only lots that I visited is the lot that, if you checked out the backstory, definitely check out the backstory for the main character, Jayda. So I visited her lot, and I have visited the mercantile just because I wanted to make sure that it was working, because retail gets weird sometimes in the game. So I just wanted to make sure it was working. And I did visit the library just because I wanted to, that's where the computers are. And I just wanted to make sure that my MC Command Center wasn't doing something funky, you know, cheaty with, I don't know, making bills cheaper or whatever. I just wanted to make sure MC Command Center was set up correctly. And I just wanted to, you know, just kind of play this since I didn't have to go through and, you know, make up the lots and everything, go to a lot and be able to check it out and, you know, be just as surprised and into the moment as you guys are as we're watching and playing together. So definitely check out the rules and everything because there's a bunch of rules and it's really interesting. I'm going to go through just like a couple of the main rules of the challenge just so that you know what's going on. The main character, now you can start off with the main character that she has set up, who is Dusty Boots, or you can start off with your own character and make Dusty your neighbor. So I made Dusty our neighbor, and she was in the backstory as you saw. And our main character is Jayda. And you start off with $0 on the starter camp, which is right here where Jayda is. And you have to start off with the aspiration to be friend of the world, the Friends of the World aspiration. The main things that you need to do is grow 16 trash plants to perfection. You have to eat 1 trash fruit a day because it is the staple in Murkland. So you have to eat 1 trash fruit a day. The only fish that you can eat is the bonefish because all other fish are contaminated. So you can only eat bonefish. There are coolers around, and you can eat things from the coolers. You can eat things that you can grill and things like that. But if you eat a fish, it has to be the bonefish. All other fish are contaminated. You can sell the other fish, but you can't eat them. And you can sell whatever you can scavenge and find or whatever to make money, but you can't have a job or anything like that. You can sell or eat any other plants that you find, but you can't grow them. And you have to pay your bills, or else the town will remove your free cooler. And the town is run by, I'll go through the characters too because I think they're really cool. I'll tell you who the town is run by. So another thing that you have to do is save 15,000 simoleons to, kind of complete the challenge. So, and then you have to max out the dancing skill, and you also have to max out the gardening skill, and you have to get to level 2 of the herbalism skill because you have to learn how to make the deodorizing cream because you can't bathe every day in Murkland because there is a water shortage. So you're going to have to go to Granite Falls and all that to learn how to make the deodorizing cream, and we'll get into all of that. Then there's rules around visiting the library and visiting certain lots, and we'll get into all of that. So I just want to introduce you to some of the characters. Now, I did make some changes to some of the characters just because I wanted a little more color and diversity in the game for me. So there's Jayda, of course, you've already met her. There are 3 factions in this game, in this town, in Murkland. There is the Acquisition faction, which consists of the Salamanders and the Cliff Dwellers. And I'm going to have to look at my notes because, I didn't make this up. So the Salamanders, and I'll just tell you who they are. The Salamanders, and this is all Branda Chan's credit to her. I did not make this stuff up. This is all credit to her. So I'm reading what she wrote about them. So, and these are her characters. I just gave them a little more color. The Salamanders are the leaders of post-apocalyptic Murkland. The mayor and his family try to bring order to the factions as well as much needed supplies through their store. They own 2 clone drones who are half machine and half human and who run the store. So there's the mayor and his family and their 2 clone drones. And so the other part of the Acquisition faction are the Cliff Dwellers. Where are they? Okay, here's the Cliff Dwellers, and you can find all of these guys on the gallery as well. The Cliff Dwellers are thriving in post-apocalyptic world of Murkland. Some think they may have help from aliens. They have mastered many skills: charisma, gardening, herbalism, singing, wellness, and comedy. The men folk have mastered guitar and handiness. The women folk have mastered violin, cooking, and painting. So they are the Cliff Dwellers. And let's see. Then there's the Mutant faction. So the Acquisition faction, they live over here. I think the Salamanders live here. The Cliff Dwellers live here. And then this is where the Mercantile is, that is owned by the Salamanders. And then there's the Mutant faction, which is over here. The Mutant Raccoons and the Infected. So let's take a look at that. Tell you, this is brilliant. This is like right up my alley. So the infected have a disease which makes them insane and turns their hair aqua and their skin porcelain. These zombies grow and catch the ingredients for fire leaf extract. Their preferred meal is roasted beetle or rummaging through the trash. So there are the infected. And then there are the mutant raccoons. The radioactive mutant raccoons of post-apocalyptic Murkland live in a system of caves on the outskirts of the wasteland. So there are the mutant raccoons. And then the last and third faction is the Mad Mud faction. And they live over here in this area. Let's take a look at them. So the leader is, of course, Mad Mud, and Mad Mud is the leader of the Mad Mud faction. He has it all: power, fame, and fortune. He loves grilled cheese, playing darts, painting, aka graffiti, and carving pumpkins. He's a melt master, tormentor, and mastermind, and many other things too. So there's Mad Mud, and then there's the Mad Mudders right here. Spraying their bodies with metallic paint, the Mad Mudders are followers of Mad Mud, the leader of their faction in post-apocalyptic Murkland. They love to fight, drink, play darts, eat bonefish, and paint the town with graffiti. They have masterminded the mischief, mixology, programming, and fitness skills. So there's the Mad Mudders. And then we have the Turbo Pumpkins. Where are they? Here they are. The Turbo Pumpkins like fast cars and smashing pumpkins. They do some of the dirtiest work for Mad Mud and are basically criminals. They camp out at a forgotten gas station in the Mad Mud faction. Mad Mud rescued them as children when he uncovered a scientific experiment involving twins. They've been indebted to him ever since. So there are 3 sets of twins here. And so those are the Turbo Pumpkins. And then there is the Engine family, which is right here. The Engine family are part of the Mad Mud faction in Murkland, and they steal and hack and grow trash plants to survive. The adults have mastered the skills of programming, handiness, fishing, and gardening. Rev has also mastered cooking. They have the webmaster trait. Rocket has high skills in motor, creativity, social, and mental. Diesel has a level 4 in all toddler skills and has mastered potty training. So there you go. That's the Engine family, and they all live over there. And then there is the Burner faction. Did I say there was 3? What did I say? 3, 4, whatever I said. Okay. Then there's the Burner faction, which is the faction that Jayda is part of, and they live over here. And the Burner faction, there's the Freegans, which are right here. Oops. The Freegans live dumpster to dumpster in Murkland, looking for a free vegan meal whenever they find it. They also grow trash plants and barter for goods with massage and woodworking. They believe in free love as well as free food. So they are the Freegans. And then there's the Burners, which is who Jayda is a part of, and that's who I put Dusty Boots in with. So there are the Burners. Surviving Murkland together, these friends are part of the Burner faction. They live a colorful and carefree life as much as possible in the wasteland, never paying bills and going to festivals deep in the desert. They have mastered charisma, dancing, DJ, mixing, and mixology. They have the reward traits of beloved, perfect host, and naturalist. So this is the Burners, and that's who Jayda is group that Jayda is part of, and they live over here. And then there are the Murkland inmates, which is a prison here, and that's where they are. And whoops, let's not open the gallery, Lisa. Okay, bye-bye. There's the inmates here. The Murkland inmates live in the Murkland jail, at least for now. They may decide to wander off to Newcrest, which used to be Newcrest, but now it's Newcrest, or some other part of Murkland, even though the jail has been home for them for a long time. They heard their skills might come in handy with Mad Mud, as they all have experience in criminal track and have mastered charisma, handiness, and mischief. So that's the Murky inmates. And then the Vardo brothers, they live here. And where are they? There's the Vardo brothers. The Vardo brothers travel the desolate wastelands of Murkland in their sand Vardo, collecting rare items in the desert and selling their tinctures and wares. They have all mastered the pipe organ because that is how their sand Vardo is powered. They love to travel, it's in their blood, and hope one day to build a space Vardo to travel to outer space. So there are the Vardo brothers. So that is the cast of characters. And Newcrest can be populated as part of this challenge, and you can kind of populate it and set it up however you want. So that's something I probably will do as time progresses. I kind of have a thing, I'm kind of thinking about how I want to set up Newcrest. I'm not sure yet. So if you have some kind of ideas, there's a lot of ideas and lots and things like that on the gallery too that I can get inspiration from. So let's get started. Let's go in and see how Jayda's doing. She's just arrived in Murkland, so this is her first day. Okay, well, here we are with Jayda, and this is her little lot here that Dusty Boots so nicely set up for her Told her that there was a vacant lot there that she could have, and here it is. It's not much, but at least she has a nice place to stay, and she can call it home, and she's got like a little grill and a tent and everything. So it's nicer than what she had going on in San Myshuno, that's for daggone sure. So she's just arrived, and she has nothing. She has no money, just the clothes on her back, and a couple of extra changeables in her backpack. So she needs to, get some things going. There's certain places that she can't travel, like she has to um, level up in certain skills to travel to certain places. She can't use her phone for anything as part of the challenge other than to travel to like Granite Falls, or if she had to travel, to travel to Granite Falls, basically. She can't like call up somebody and say, text them for all of that. But we can go and visit down the way here. Down the way here, and we got to start meeting people and checking out our new neighborhood. So, there's the Mad Mutters. Oh, wait a minute, do I have headline effects turned off? Oh, no, I don't. So there's people walking around, and we're going to have to meet some people. We got to be friend of the world aspiration. So get up, stop playing, and let's go down here and see who we can meet. See if we can find Dusty. Ooh, there's Mad Mud. I don't know if these people are nice or not. I don't know. We don't know. And Jayda's going to be a little leery on everything because of where she came out from. From the city. She had to be leery about everybody. I think this is where Dusty and them live, but it doesn't look like anybody's home unless they're in the tent. Okay, well, they are home. So yeah, she's even going to be cautious about, Dusty, even though Dusty seemed like really a nice person when she met her. She's going to be cautious about any kind of person that she comes into contact with. So, hey, she's got to meet 10 people as part of her aspiration. So, let's talk to, who is this? This is Lavender Pink. And I might, probably end up, me. This is just who I am. I probably end up giving anybody that she becomes friends with a makeover. So I did give these gals a makeover a little bit, except for Dusty. Just because I wanted, it's just me. That's who I am. That's what I do. So let's tell her an unbelievable story. Oh, and there's Dusty. So let's talk to her. Dusty is probably not feeling good because she's over there talking and taking pictures of plants. So we're just talking about how we are traveling. That must have been a long, long journey from San Myshuno. So, hey, Dusty, we're here finally. We made it. And this is Jeep Girl. Kind of feel out the situation with these girls. Dusty let her know, that she's got a group of friends and that Jayda would be welcome to join us. And, everything seems on the up and up, but we're going to be cautious. But Jayda is excited, of course, to be here. So she's going to just try to fit in. So they're just telling her a little bit about Murkland. They're letting her know that she can use the hot springs on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to take a shower or a bath. They're letting her know there's a lot. They're letting her know that there is a library and she can read books there, but she can't use the computers. Oops. And they're letting her know that trash fruit plants, they're a thing. That's what they eat around there. Because we definitely want to get our fishing skill up, because we're gonna have to learn how to fish and forage and do some things for ourselves, because she's going, she didn't really have to do that skill in the city. She was able to rummage through stuff, but definitely not garden and that kind of thing. So she's definitely going to need to talk with these ladies and find out more about how to do that. So she can definitely get some advice from them. She's definitely not going to be joining school or anything like that because she's going to have to spend her time, surviving in survival mode. She still is a teen and we'll probably age her up at some point soon because it's been a good year or a little bit over a year since she's been on her own. But, she's definitely doesn't have time for school. She could go to the library and learn on her own, and she's come from the school of hard knocks, basically. So she has to start her trash plant from scratch. So it's not like she can go and like harvest their trash plant and start her own. So what we're gonna have to do is eat something and then like take the garbage and hopefully put it on the ground and start a trash plant that way. So we're gonna have to try that. Dusty says they're gonna have a little get together tonight to welcome Jayda to the burner faction. They said they'll have some food and welcome her into the group. So they said it'll be fun. There'll be dancing and all kinds of fun things. So Jayda's like, cool. So they told her to go home and, get some rest and all of that. So she's going to go home and get something to eat. Yeah, go ahead and eat this granola. This granola. Poor thing, she's still in her dirty clothes. Hopefully she can find some new clothes around here. Ah, it's tasty. She's like, food that isn't from the garbage. This is good. This is really good. Well, she's eating that too. She's like, yeah. This is probably like the first food that she's had that hasn't been from the garbage. Oh, now she's having a hot dog. Now why is she not feeling good? Oh no. Why? Is it because it's like the first food that you've had in a long time and it's not setting well? Oh, poor thing. And you need to go to the bathroom and you're tired. Oh, okay. Well, don't eat it then. I don't know. Why are you nauseated? That's sad. I feel bad for you, sweetie. It's just granola. Like, is it bad or something? I've never seen that before. Well, then don't eat it. Okay, stop eating it. Go to the bathroom. Can you fertilize that? Oh, I feel bad. I don't know why it's not good. Is it not good? Is the granola not good? Yeah. Um, can we throw this away and get like a trash plant out of it? Okay. Let's try this, but don't put it we don't have a garbage. There's probably a garbage somewhere. Okay, stop. Put it on the ground. Yes. All right, leave it there. Do not, yeah, just leave it. Do not mess with it. Just leave it. Where are you going? Oh no, she's got a puke. Oh, I feel so bad for her. Now you'll feel all right. Okay, good girl. All right. I know you stink, but there's nothing I can do about it. Can you use this? I'd hate to use it, but you can take a bath tomorrow. Oh, please don't set yourself on fire. Oh, Lord. You're having a heck of a time, honey. I'm so sorry. But it's almost time for your party. You want to get ready for your party? Play the llama thing. Oh, I feel so bad for Jayda. She's having a heck of a time, and she stinks. Do you want to go to your party, Stinky? They're all going to call you Stinky Jayda. Let's put on the deodorizing cream. God, I feel bad for her. Apply the deodorizing cream. Let's not go to your party, Stinky. Oh, that gives your hygiene a whole upliftment. But does that use the whole deodorizing cream? Oh, wow. Okay, didn't know that. All right, well, we're going to have to figure out how to make some more of that. Okay. Well, let's go to your party. They said it's going to be at the music festival place. Meet everybody here at this party. It's been fun. She's been partying all night long. She's still looking a little grody, but everybody seems to be really nice. So she's having a good time and she's eating. So, it's it's been a fun evening. It's like the sun is coming up, but these are party people, and she's having a good time. So this fire festival is been fun. The burner community seems to like her really really well. Where is she? She's still talking to people. Oh, she's over here. She's still eating and talking. So she at least is getting being able to meet a bunch of people. Brianna Chan is here. Forest Tree, the Freegan is here. She's meeting everybody, so she's able to get her friend. Oh, she's at 5. SIMS, she's introduced herself to. She has to have 3 friends, so we got to get that up, get that going too. But so this little music festival, whoops, is kind of cute. It's a nice little cute setup that Brianna Chan made. So it's a place for them to come and party and get their dance on, as you saw. So the girls have invited her back to their place, even though she's tired, but they have a special surprise for her as a little special something from them for Jayda as part of their own little group. So she's going to head back to their little camp before she heads home so she can get some sleep. But she's trying to sleep. Look, girl, she's sleeping already. Get up. So she's definitely not feeling good. They're all feeling a little tired after partying all night, and they still want to eat. But as part of their inviting her into their group, they are going to give her some new clothes, take her to the showers because it is Monday, so she can go and do that at the hot springs. And they are going to just do a little pampering day and also give her a new name because she's starting a whole new life. So that's what they're going to do, and that's what they want to do as part of their own little welcoming to the group. And since it is Monday, they want to show her where the hot springs are and let her know that, this is where you can go on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays to clean up, and also to welcome you into the group. We want to give you a new name so to start your new life here in Murkland, to let you know that you are definitely part of our group and you can definitely trust us and lean on us for anything. So Jayda's feeling, really happy about that. She's still a little apprehensive, but everything seems wonderful. Everybody seems nice, and she had a lot of fun last night at her welcoming party. And so they're going to eat up again. They like to eat a lot. And then they're going to head out to the springs and take a bath because they're probably all pretty stinky. She's taking a bath. Then I guess they could skinny dip together. Okay, I don't even know what they're doing, but whatever. She's poor girl's asleep. She's had a long journey, but she at least got to go to the hot springs and take a bath and do all that good stuff. I'm not sure where the other girls went, but they're also going to give her some new clothes and give her some new new skivvies and things since she's only got one pair of clothes. But this girl, look at her. This girl, Lavender Pink, is like, I'm just gonna chill on the whole thing. I do my spa day here, and I'm going back in. The hell with it. So this episode has been just a introduction for the new challenge, and that just kind of grinding through the whole process of getting to know everybody and everything. So definitely stick around for more. We're going to get Jayda further on her journey here and see how she makes out in Murkland with all these new cast of characters. This looks like one of the cliff dwellers, one of the mad mutters. This looks like one of the turbo pumpkins. So there's all kinds of people that she can meet to fill her aspiration and, kind of find out more about this whole Murkland, this new town where she is, and, get to know everybody and, start fulfilling some of these aspirations and start fulfilling some of her skills so that she can learn more. I'm gonna get her home because poor girl is sleeping in the in the thing here, and that's not good. So get up, let's go home. Yeah, wake up, sweetie. Let's go home. We don't need to take the girls with us. We'll thank them for everything. And tell them we'll see them later. They're going to drop off the clothes and things at her new abode. She's happy to have a new place all for herself, and it's, even though it's outside, it's a camp. It's cleaner than that dirty apartment that they were living in back at San Myshuno.
Dear Diary, I made it to Murkland. The trip from San Myshuno was long and hard. I never want to have to make that trip again. It was lonely, and all I could think about was Kyra. But it was Kyra that kept me going. Murkland is a strange place. I can still see remnants of what was once Oasis Springs. The landscape has changed, and most of the homes that were here were either ruined during the attacks or taken over after. I guess the world has forever changed. I know I have. The people here are nice for the most part. There are some interesting characters in Murkland, and I can tell already there are some that I can't trust. But for the most part, the burner community that Dusty introduced me to are a group of great people who have welcomed me, and I'm so grateful. They have given me a place to stay, food, and clean clothes. I can't ask for more. They have welcomed me with open arms, and I feel like I can finally breathe for the first time in over a year. I can't help but to think of how happy Kyra would have been here. There are other children here. I haven't met them yet. I often think of Mom and Dad. I wonder if they would be proud of me. I'm trying my best to make it through. I have a lot to learn here in Murkland, how this strange town works and all the rules. I want to get past the point of just surviving. The burner girls gave me a nice welcome and some really cool new clothes. They also said that I have nothing but the future to look forward to. So they have given me a new name to honor my long journey here in my new life. I'm excited to begin again. So, dear diary, today and forevermore, I am known as Journey Reborn.